kind of alter it as we go, and you guys are kind of my guinea pigs, unfortunately, for that. But so far, I've really enjoyed seeing your introduction video. So if you haven't done that yet, please make sure you go on there and do that so I can get to see you and get to know you a little bit. Otherwise, there is a couple lesson. There was one turn-in from last week, a lesson, and then obviously there's this week's work to turn in and go through. Okay, what else do I want to talk about? Do you have questions about what this week's work looks like?
Yes.
Go for it.
So, what's our work gonna be looking like, and when is this all due?
Good question. So you're asking what the work is for this week?
Yeah, and when is it all due?
Good question. So I usually end up grading the work from the week on Friday. So as long as it's in the folder by Friday, I also go on Monday and check if you submitted something later. So between Friday evening and Monday morning is usually when I'm grading it. I do see if you turn it in later, so I will give you credit if you turn it in later, but it helps me if you do it within the week so that I can kind of stay on track with everything.
Right.
Okay. And then what else did you ask? Where do we turn it in?
Yeah, what exactly is the work, and where do we turn it in?
Okay. I am going to share my screen. See if I can figure it out. There we go. Maybe. All right. Are you guys seeing my screen?
Yes.
Thank you. All right. So if you are on your page, all the 6th grade pages look the same. So for the first week, this page right here, the week 1, if you go into that, it has a weekly calendar. So it has what to do with different links right into the work that you need to do, what supplies you will need, and then right here is where you can turn it in. So where there is the hyperlinks, those are the turn in folders. So that was last week. So you're doing the pre-test and then you were just doing up to part A. And then for this week, if you go into our folder, I added a turn-in folder just in case you needed it, but otherwise it's just the same thing. It's the week 2 page. And then it has what to do. You have these 3 things. You need some more supplies this week. And just know that if you don't have oil pastels, crayons usually work pretty well. Not exactly the same, but they'll work. Yeah, and if you don't have any of the supplies, just do your best to kind of come up with what you need. And then these are the different turn-in folders for each step or each part of the lesson. You guys have any other questions on this like schedule page or how things are laid out here?
No. I don't have a question, but something that I found when I was looking for oil pastels, I just went to the dollar store and I found a bunch of them there too.
Oh, that's great to know. Yeah, because sometimes they can get kind of pricey if you go to like an art store for oil pastels, but that's good to know that the dollar store carries them too. And they usually end up breaking even if they're nice ones, so it doesn't really matter which kind you get.